guys, we are in Don's 2019 GT350R. Just tossed me over the keys and said, here, go check it out. So this is a 2019 GT350R. This has a Whipple Gen 5 Kooks Longtubes stock catback. It has fuel pump boosters, 3625 pulley, 93 octane, currently Lund tuned. And we're actually going to be switching it over later today, which you guys will see in the next video. We're going to be going and getting a Palm Beach Dyno E85 tune. We're also going to switch over to 93. I'm sure this tune probably works fine. We're switching over because we want to go to E85, and Palm Beach Dyno is the best. So it has a McLeod RXT, and first thing I noticed is the RXT is actually pretty stiff in terms of a clutch. It also has an MGW shifter, which is something I'm not used to in the 350R. The RXT seems to drive pretty smooth, which is pretty sweet. And we have a Mantic in our 2018 GT350R, and we have a Whipple Gen 4 on ours. So we're gonna be taking this out for a test drive. Granted, it is pretty cold up on this side of Mexico, so I don't know how great traction will be, but we'll definitely give her a try. So this car does have Toyo R888Rs on it. I think they're 325s or so, and we'll see how they do, but I've heard they don't like the cold very much. Now the exhaust on this sounds freaking awesome because Kooks Longtubes, off-road X-pipe, and GT350 active mufflers that are locked only in sport. Oh yeah. These cars sound like absolute beasts. You gotta love it. Let's try to get a little heat into the tires. A little heat into the tires. Man, this thing feels quick. So I'm trying to compare this and see what, this is the first Whipple Gen 5 car I have driven. You know, we're not really going to be able to compare IATs or anything like that. It's freezing outside, but we're definitely going to try to see if we can kind of rip on it a little bit and yeah, just see what we think. Feels pretty good. I mean, feels strong. Definitely the cold weather is a little sketchy because they you can tell it would normally hook. You can feel it trying to hook, but it's also like just weird because it's so cold out. The tires are like just trying so hard. So really good. I mean, a lot of fun. Definitely like a really good power band, and it seems like the tires are doing much better now that they're warmed up, but I bet that this Toyo would really rip if we were on like a nice warm surface. So those of you guys that don't know, 2019 gets the Gen 2 Voodoo. So ours has a Gen 1 Voodoo. It's supposedly a engine that's supposed to blow up with boost, but obviously we've kind of debunked that one, at least for now, with 19,000 miles. Don has 7,800 miles on this one, Whipple Gen 5. This car was actually purchased brand new by him, and this one's supposed to be good for boost too. So I don't really know if they really aren't good for boost or not, but so far from our testing, they really like boost. They make a lot of power on really low boost, so these things are just absolute beasts. Now I do notice the Toyos have quite the hum. You know, when you're driving, you can really hear them, so that's something to keep in mind if you do end up going with some Toyos. So far, I really can't tell too much of a difference between Whipple Gen 5 and Whipple Gen 4. Now, the real telltale sign is going to be what we see on the dyno, because we're going to be running some 93 octane Palm Beach dyno tune, and then we are going to turn. Oh, yeah. That's where these cars really shine, is these turns. They are just absolute beasts. That's where these cars just really shine. Either the clutch or the shifter is making third gear really hard to kind of get in, so I definitely don't like that. All right, so I definitely think there's something going on with the shifter or something that is causing it really hard to get into third, and so I kind of hold myself back because I don't want to, you know, force it in, but it does seem to be getting a little bit of third gear lockout, which we definitely do not get on our 2018 GT350R. So that's a little weird, and I want to be really careful with this car, being that the Tremec 3160 has a very weak third gear, so you definitely don't want to force it in and break that. So I do think that's weird. I don't know if that's the shifter or the clutch, but the clutch feels pretty awesome. It's really smooth. It's actually smoother than our Mantic in our 2018 GT350R. So I just find that a little weird that it's just not, that it's not nice and smooth. So again, I don't know if it's the clutch or if it's third gear, but I definitely like the way our 2018 GT350R shifts better. And the only two differences are the McLeod clutch and the MGW shifter. So I hope you guys enjoyed the drive of the 2019 GT350R, comparing this primarily to our 2018 GT350R. These cars are incredible. I don't think I'm as crazy like googly-eyed driving this as I was the original time driving a very similar setup to this in the other car, which we actually ended up buying from Don. Here's second. Oh my God. And the brakes, oh my God. I love it. The voodoo sound. Oh my God, I need one of these. The brakes are amazing. I need this car. Camera, sorry. These cars are really, it's like the best car I've ever driven. One of these cars with a little bit of boost, they handle so freaking well, and it's just insane. I mean, how the power band pulls and everything. At this current moment, I think I prefer ours a little bit over, just because the third gear thing is a little bit scary, and ours just shifts so smooth. Again, I don't know if that's the shifter, and typically I'm not hating on MGW. I have an MGW in my GT500, but I have heard like a lot of complaints just in the aftermarket shifter in general on a Tremec 3160. Me personally, I love the stock shifter, and I don't think I will be going to an aftermarket shifter in that. So anyways, I think that's gonna wrap up this video. Look forward to this car on the dyno. We're gonna see what it does. Make sure you slap the like button down below, leave a comment, let us know what you think, and we will see you guys in the next one.